What is up, everybody? Woo! It's Gas Monkey Garage, and I tell you what, 2023 was pretty badass. We turned out the Tesla, whether you like electricity cars or not, I don't care. It's badass. The GMC was absolutely unbelievable and got a lot of recognition at SEMA, and I'm really proud of the guys and the team that we have put together here at Gas Monkey Garage right now. But pay attention and listen to me now, as they say. You're gonna decide what we build next. This is gonna be, I guess, what I would call crowdsourcing the build or getting everybody's opinion. And we've narrowed it down for you because I know some of you don't have a very long attention span. So it's Ford truck is what we're gonna actually do. But we've got three distinctly different Ford trucks that could also be built distinctly different. You're gonna pick the truck, you're gonna help us pick the drivetrain, the way that it's ratioed on its wheels, the amount of tire, the amount of brakes, the amount of everything. So first for your consideration is our 1984 Ford stepside. I bought this out of Northern California about maybe 8 months ago with the idea that we'd build it. I see this truck maybe slammed on big wheels. I like the idea of like a 22 or a 24 crammed underneath this stepside bed. It's a super, super solid truck, original paint. It literally has no rust. It's a little baked on the inside for being in the dry California desert areas. But all in all, the truck's never been torn apart. It's never been worked on. You know, it's just a good, solid truck that hasn't been jacked with. To tell you the truth, let's take a look at the motor area here. It's got a straight six, air conditioning, power brakes, and looks like power steering. It's a pretty honest truck. All this red wire looks like somebody stuck a car alarm in it at one point in time. But if you look at all the bolts and all of the different things that are going on in here, you realize that this is an original truck, hasn't been torn apart, hasn't been butchered, hasn't been painted. This is a great way to start a build. Could go either way. We could go ahead and get the front end four-wheel drive setup for it and go with a short bed, step side, four-wheel drive with a really bitchin' engine setup and what have you, and just make this thing really cool. I kind of see it down low with maybe a 302 punched out to maybe like a stroker motor from Ford Performance. I don't know, you decide. First we got to decide on the truck, so let's see what's up next. Next up is our 1978 Ford Ranger Lariat. That means that this is a double badge truck, which means it has both sets of trim package, which makes it kind of rare and kind of cool. Now, while it has this patina on it, which I'm fired up about and I actually kind of like, it is every piece of trim, every option that is available, it is on this truck, and it's a short bed, original stock, very, very rust-free and very nice until you get to the bed. It's got a little rust in here in the bed and a little bit at the bottom of the bed. Body, absolutely flawlessly perfect. Every single piece of trim on this truck is perfect, and I really, really like this truck. This truck is a no-brainer. I see keeping the patina, maybe changing the interior to a combination of red and black, or maybe even some plaid. It looks a little scary, but it's really not, and it's really complete. Super nice truck. Let's see what it's got under the hood. We've got a pretty sanitary compartment. Again, this is a truck that hasn't been torn apart, hasn't been beat up, hasn't been hot rodded. Looks like somebody put a carburetor on it. It used to have AC, power steering, power brakes. It's pretty much all you need in a pickup. This with the chrome and the bright work redone, all perfect, and then sitting with this patinaed paint job, I think would be pretty bitchin'. Again, you're gonna get to decide. So that's our 78 short bed, dual badge Ranger Lariat. Let's see what we got next. Last but not least for your consideration is our 1983 long bed Ford truck. This thing just tickled me pink when I was at the auction, I guess it was last August, maybe September. And this is original as it gets. It looks scary as hell, but I'm telling you, the paint just baked off the truck. There is absolutely zero rust on this truck. The doors open and shut like perfect. I mean, look at this interior. The seat is like brand new. The mileage is original at 67,000. This truck runs and drives perfect. I had to beg the guy out of it in the parking lot. It is just really freaking amazing. I know it's a long bed, I know what you're thinking, but at the same time, if you wheeled this thing upright, slammed it down, gave it some guts underneath the hood, because I believe this one just has a 6-cylinder, we'll take a look. Look at there. Now that is what you call sanitary, original, nothing messed with, just a nice Ford 6-cylinder. Now, Of course, we want to rip it out and give it some power. I don't know. I'm perplexed on this one because it is a long bed, but the look of the truck is absolutely amazing all the way around. This one could be pretty cool. And that's pretty wild coming from me because personally, everyone knows I hate blue. So there's the three options. You got an 84 short, wide, step side. You got a 78 short, double trim Ranger Lariat. Then you have the 83 long bed blue. I'm pretty stoked. I'm gonna wait and see what you guys pick because whoever votes the most for each one of these trucks, that's the one we're gonna build. And then I'm gonna come back and start talking motors and wheels and all kinds of accessories. We're gonna build this truck. It's gonna be done before the end of February and hopefully have it down at some shows very quickly. And who knows what'll happen after that. So get you some, get on there, like and subscribe. YouTube's making the decision right now.